Alrighty, so with continuing our training camp discussion, our preseason camp discussion on who has what to prove and who has the chance to make this roster and who's gonna be fighting for a spot. So here are the listed running backs. They're going to be discussing the running backs here. We have Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissick, Peyton Barber, Jonathan Williams, Lamar Miller, and Jarrett Patterson. Now, and I think Antonio Gibson makes it. He had an incredible season that unfortunately he did get hurt, late in the season in the Steelers game, but he was well on his way to having an incredible rookie year. I wouldn't want to say rookie of the year, but he, was just, outstanding, getting touchdowns. He is the official Cowboys killer. Thanksgiving, he had 3 touchdowns, was, killing them in the run game, killing them in the pass game. So I think Antonio Gibson makes this roster. Now the question is, will he be ready for either training camp, preseason, week 1? I say personally, let's see what he, he was doing fine in mini camps and in in mini camp and in the OTAs, but there were reports saying that there was still some lingering turf toe. That I hear that turf toe is something where you're gonna have to all you need to do is make sure that toe is fine. You cannot re-injure that toe. So me personally, I would not play him in preseason. Yes, I would say let's see what he got in some parts of training camp, but don't push it in preseason. So Antonio Gibson, he is an integral part of your offense. J.D. McKissick is another integral part of your offense as well. Now, Peyton Barber, he does have another. Here's another guy that I think will make the roster. He is your power back. He is the guy that when you're in the 1 yard line or you need that half inch to go, you give that ball to him, and he will pick up the first down. So, I think that he obviously will stay on the roster. He is your power back unless this next guy, Jarrett Patterson, makes that happen. Even though I hear that, and from what I've seen on his highlights, Jarrett Patterson, he's a fast guy, and he's also a guy that can catch out of the backfield, if I'm not mistaken. He's pretty fast. He's speedy, and a lot of Washington football team, YouTubers and analysis, and analytics and all these guys were saying that they would like Jarrett Patterson to go in the 7th round after some news about some cuts here. So I think Jarrett Patterson, he could make the roster. He could be our 4th guy. Maybe he beats out. Maybe he's put over before J.D. McKissick. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think Lamar Miller and Jonathan Williams. I think Jonathan Williams would be a practice squad. Lamar Miller will probably be another either practice squad or cut. We'll see. I'm not going to make any cut predictions. I'm just giving you guys the breakdowns of the competitions to look forward to. So that will do it for the running backs. Next up is the fun part, wide receivers. There's a lot of wide receivers who has to prove that they belong here on this roster. Wait and see, because that's what's coming up next. Thank you for supporting Real Talk with Oscar Josue Montiel. For more European soccer content or American football content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and turn on post notifications so that way you don't miss any more of my videos.